Thank you, Madam Speaker. And Madam Speaker, a few moments ago we heard the minority leader here on the floor say that we needed to be about doing serious work, that we needed to deal with bills that dealt with jobs and the economy that the American people cared about. Well, the Americans support ending late-term abortions. Just look at the graphic that we have up here that says 64% of the Americans believe abortion should not be permitted in the second 3 months of pregnancy. 80% of Americans believe abortion should not be permitted in the last 3 months of pregnancy. Americans recognize that H.R. 1797, the Pain-Capable Unborn Child Protection Act, needs to be passed. It needs to be done because it is the right thing to do. I've always been pro-life. I believe as a lawmaker, I have a duty to protect those that are the most vulnerable. Recently, we've seen atrocities committed in this country against unborn babies. Babies that were born alive, atrocities against these babies and their mothers. The details of that trial only highlight the need for us to protect women and to protect these babies from people like Gosnell and prevent crimes like this from ever happening again. This bill stops abortions after the 20th week of pregnancy, right after the 6 months. Scientific evidence shows that babies can feel pain at this point of the pregnancy. We're talking about babies that if they were born and simply given a chance, that they could survive outside of the womb. They just need a chance. The topic of abortion is very personal for many around the country. It stirs emotions on both sides. If we disagree on this issue, I hope we can do it respectfully. Unfortunately, I don't find a lot of the rhetoric that I've heard today very respectful. They've said there's a war on women. Mrs. Speaker, I am not waging a war on anyone. I'm not waging a war on my 2 daughters or any other woman in this country. Regardless of your personal beliefs, I would hope that stopping atrocities against little babies is something that we can all agree to put an end to. This legislation would do exactly that, and I encourage my colleagues to support its passage. With that, I yield back.